Hello, Minecrafters. This is Death by Cannon, DBC Games, back with episode 3 of MC Eternal. And I'm gonna be honest here, I'm doing a little bit of a voiceover. You thought my audio was bad in my first video. In this one, all the settings were the same. My gameplay is set up so that my recorder is set up so that it saves the settings after each use. So all my settings were exactly the same. I went in and double checked it. I kept trying to record again and it wasn't recording audio. So I had to unclick the settings, click them back in, and reset them all back where they were, and then it worked. So I don't know what was going on. So we're going to do a little bit of a voiceover because I lost all the text in episode 3. And the first thing I wanted to do in this episode is to do a backpack. I'm sorry, a sleeping bag. So that's what we're crafting here, is a sleeping bag. I'm very excited to do a little adventuring for some looking around and being able to sleep and not be killed by mobs the entire time or drug into the midnight. So there we have our lapis and our wool, making our sleeping bag. Now I would have just left this and deleted the whole thing and just moved on to episode 4. But I already had the artwork done for the channel on this particular episode, and it turned out so cute. And I do my own artwork, so having already done it, it just felt like kind of a waste to throw this all out and including the artwork, and it was very fun. So here, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm talking about, I've moved, yeah. Oh, yeah, the reason I want to go exploring is because I want purple slime. With the purple slime, I can make Knightslime, and I can use Knightslime in the Armory to make my armor, and hopefully be a little tougher and ready to go to the Nether when we get back. But that's why I want the purple slime. The Knightslime armor adds extra hearts to your bars, to your health bar. And I am a terrible player. I die all the time. I'm horrible at getting all my stuff back. It's a little easier in this pack because you go invisible, so that helps. So I've got my backpack. I'm heading off exploring. I'm sorry that this is voiced over, but I'll do the best I can, and I promise it'll be fixed. I've learned my lesson. I am going to check it every single time before I'm going to start recording, check my audio, make sure the video recorded the audio, and I will come back in and do it again. But I'm getting ready. I'm going to go out. I'm going to get my exploring done, take my backpack, and go looking for the purple slime. I don't know why I came back in here. I know that's where I was going, but maybe I'm just making sure I had anything. I'm going to pause the audio now, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out the video as I explore, unless I come up to some of the interesting spots where I actually am fighting mods or something, decide to get brave enough to fight something. But so I will be back in a few minutes. Here we are, we're coming up to a village, and I'm gonna loot this. Gotta loot it. We're gonna hit the waypoint here. Have a little look around. We've got our tar trees over there, rubber trees, I'm sorry, tree taps and stuff. I'm not really interested in that chest because our inventory is starting to get kind of full, you can see. So I just decided to leave it. That stuff's pretty easy to get. checking the place out. There's actually a dungeon house here in the middle of this village. It might be fun to come back and loot at a later time. But I do know they have chests upstairs in these houses. I don't remember if I take much of this loot. Start to put some of the less important things into the bag of holding. Just some extra trees and wood I got for back at the base in case I want different types of lumber later. I've also been collecting leather so I can make a backpack later. I like to use spruce wood a lot for decorating, and I took down a spruce tree, but I only have one sapling, so I didn't really want to lose my spruce sapling either. And those are just wood swords, so I just decided to leave them. We can always come back. I'm just comparing what I'm wearing now with the armor that's there. And just decided to stay with the iron armor. Tried to sleep. Yep, it did let me. Sometimes it'll say, you want to sleep where? Back to finish looting my village. It's a very pretty village. I really like the flowers in this village and how it's in the woods like this. It's some of the room, it's really buried, so some of it's a little hard to get into. Again, inventory is getting a little tight, and I can always come back. I'm throwing things up there that I picked up while I was walking through the village. It was a little ruined, so I was walking around getting doors. It's thrown into my inventory and all sorts of odd things, seeds. It's a librarian. She looks like a librarian. Sugarcane books and paper. Again, not things I'm feeling like super necessary to raid. Just checking out the scenery. Trying to decide where I'm going to go next. Seeing how full my inventory is. Cute auto-stepping. Taking these things and taking the small storage crate. And then I will take off, finish our exploring for our purple slime. So if anything else interesting comes back, I will start recording again. I almost forgot I wanted to raid the church here before I left and grab the peace candle. The peace candle prevents mobs from spawning in within 3 chunks, naturally spawning within 3 chunks. I tested it. It does not work. It won't keep spawners from spawning because, I had to test that. But just natural spawning mods is what it says. So I'm going to head off exploring again, and we'll come back if anything else interesting happens. This village was a little bit bigger than what I thought, and while checking the map, iron golem there, checking the map, I noticed that there was a blacksmith, so I'm in taking the stuff I find from the blacksmith, dark boots, a saddle, some iron leggings, iron helmet. Oh, that's the wing, ender wings. Gotta have those. That was a good find for just the blacksmith shop. Trying to make enough room to... It seems dark, but... Oh, new subscriber. Thank you. I can't... I'm doing a voiceover and the video is very tiny in the corner and I can't read your name. I'm sorry. Okay, off to explore again. We'll be back. We have a little hut here, and we're going to go in and see what is inside. See what we can salvage. I'm trying to get him out from in front of the door. Oh, he was not in front of the door. It's on the other side. There it is. So now we're going to get brave and go see what's down in the basement. Spawner here in the floor. Oh, and a couple zombies. Now you guys can see how horrible I fight. Don't die, don't die, don't die. We made it. Let's see what we got. Oh. Lots. That chest was full. Very full. Evil pumpkin. Ender sack. Nice. Nice. Oops, sorry about that. Digging my... Spawner. I don't know if there's a use for that. Amazing Technicolor glasses. They're always fun to wear. Nope, can't wear them like a bauble. I guess you have to wear them like armor. Yeah, you do. Let's not. Our silverleaf helmet is about dead, but... Just spawner shards. I don't know what these biome crystals do. Let's get another crate out. Put some stuff up in there. I don't know if there's any use for these spawner things later, but so we'll keep them just in case. And let's just take everything. More dark boots. Some gears. Manuscripts, nice. Biome crystals, I don't know what those do. Magical. Dark steel. Scroll book. Spell book. I'll just dump it all over here. is why these crates are so handy to have. So I just wanted to show the rewards I got out of this crate, or out of the chest, from coming down into this little hut. Couldn't believe how full that was. We're going to continue looking for our purple slime island. I still have not found it. So again, we'll be back. There it is. We have found the purple slime island right up there. Got some fire going on down here. Here it is. It's not that far from spawn. I went all the way around all this other way first, trying to find a purple slime island going in this giant circle. It took hours to do. And here it is, right down from there's the purple island, and I'm just right down from our base, which is right here. Here's our base. And so if I'd gone this way the first time, it would have been like, I don't know, like taking me 5 minutes instead of walking all the way around like this. So now we're here finally. I'm gonna head up, nerd pole up there, probably cut down a few of these trees, nerd pole up there, collect my slime, and then I will take it back and we will get our Knightslime going. Okay, we are back. One of the things I forgot to mention is I moved a lot of my ores in here, and the ones that I smelt often, even though my drawer is still over in the other one, in the other room, I just used trim and buried it under the floor, connected up to this one. There's my purple slime going in, my iron going in, and we still need to go get some cobble. Anyway, so I used the trim, I buried it under the floor, and my controller and everything controller drawer is still in here, but I can come over here, dump all my ores off when I'm, hit my controller, right click it a couple times, dump everything in there, and drop off all my stuff. But I can still I have my, like iron, gold, stuff that I'm going to smelt a lot of in the smeltery over on this side, connected through that trim, so that I can get to it a little easier. I don't have to keep running back and forth. I'm looking for the Materials in You Armory edition. And let's see. Gonna look up some of the values on these to see what else I want to use. There we go, Knightslime. Invigorating, and this is what adds hearts to your health bar. And sleep quick. Try and keep things from spawning. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Probably just some of the stuff that I got while I was out traveling, because I wasn't sure how much of that I was going to show. Food's running low. We can check how many health bars we have now and how many health bars we will have once we add our armor. So if it's in the item itself, it gives you dramatic, and in the plates it gives you invigorating, and in the trim also gives you invigorating. But you have more durability in the plates than you do in the trim. So I'm going to make our patterns for all of our armor: the chest plate, helmet, leggings, boots, plates, which has to be on each thing, and trim. I think, did I get the trim? No, I must have missed it. Oh, I ran out of patterns. Okay, so now we'll get our trim. Check my smell tree. See what we've got going. We're gonna need some more seared stone. And we'll look at a few more materials. I don't really have a whole lot, but just trying to find what I'm going to use for the different parts. The boots, there's, okay, I don't think I can do the boots. Like, they don't have, Knightslime doesn't have bouncy, and I really want bouncy, so that's going to have to be one of the slimes. So I'm just looking at my different options, and bouncy is only in the blue and green slimes, and it has to be like the core of the boot. It has to be done in those slimes. Got some Knightslime up there, but not a lot. But we're going to work on the boots first. So we'll get, I think at this point, I remember I need to get some gold in there to make casts. And yep, there we go. And I remembered it was on this side. I still have a habit of going clear back over to the other side. I mean, it's handier to have it over here, but I still forget that I've moved it sometimes. So we're just waiting for things to smelt up. And we're going to make our stone, our ones out of stone, so we can use those to cast our gold casts as our pattern. And it will eat those, so. And we're getting Knightslime plates to put with our boots. I was looking for my regular slime, I believe, to create the boots out of. So, getting slime balls. And I wasn't quite sure how these were made, because I haven't messed with the Armory before. So I went ahead and made a cast of the boots. And tried to put the slime in, except that blue slime does not go in. Can't be casted, so you need to make it into the slime, I think it's called slime jewel, which takes dirt and sand, I believe, and a block of slime. So now I'm off to get dirt, and I don't remember, I never have sand on hand, so we'll see. I don't remember if I had to go get some or not. Well, there's a couple. And we are going to make our slime gem or jewel, or I can't remember what it's called, or the mud, and then that goes into the slime mud goes into the furnace, so that's how you get your slime gem. So we do not need that. I decided just to start making the plates for the other pieces that I'm going to need. And then I try and do this and it doesn't work because I need more. I think it takes 4, just like you would use for boots, so I need to make 3 more of the slime jewels, and I don't have sand, so once again I have to go and retrieve it. I really need to be getting, like I said, maybe once the armor's done we can get a trip to the desert, but I don't like the death worms, and they are really bad. Now we'll get our other parts together to make the mud to put into the furnace. Yep, because I am a derp, forgot to make it into a square. Make it into a block. So that gives us 3 more. And 3 more slime muds. And we'll pop these into the furnace. Cook them up. Check and see how our smelting is doing. I do some need I'm cooking enough of these so that I have Knightslime plates for all my armor pieces. Got my jewels, or crystals, or whatever they're called. And now we have our boots. I don't know why I made an extra. I only needed 4 and I have 4, and so I ended up with an extra one. I don't know why. I'm putting some more stone in. sleeping because I think, if I remember right, the spiders were kind of bad. Waiting for everything to smelt. Checking to see what I can do for trim. There's so many choices in this mod pack. It just adds so many materials that it's a little overwhelming to go through them all. But iron does add magnetic in the trim, which would be really handy. And it actually does increase for each item that has magnetic on it, gives you magnetic, so it does build up. On this one I decided to do invigorating, I think, if I remember right, on both the trim and the plates on the boots. So I'm gonna go get my trim cast. Or trim template thingy and throw some gold on that. Except I ran out of gold already. Did I? Was it in there? I don't think so. I didn't see it. No, it's not there. I'm being a nerd again. Go get it. There we go. That's iron. Okay, that'll give us more Knightslime. But you still need the gold pieces in the furnace to make the cast. And I am really derping it up. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing. It's funny to be the watcher and know that and do the voiceover. It's just like, go get the gold, you idiots. There we go. And now we have our cast, and we can put our Knightslime in and do our boots. There, we got it. We have all the parts we need. We're going to go into the armor and click on boots. We throw our slimy boots up there, our Knightslime plates, and our Knightslime trim. And it will show you in that preview if you saw what you will look like wearing them. And now we have our slimy boots. I don't know if they're any better than the dark boots that we had on, but I do like that they prevent fall damage. Like, you can fall from anywhere and you're just going to bounce. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and get started on the rest of our armor and get that made up. I'm going to go do the casting and stuff, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've made the cast for the rest of our armor and decided what I'm going to use. So we'll start with our chest plate. Let me just, yeah. And we're going to do a Knightslime chest plate. We're going to do Knightslime cores on everything, and the Knightslime plates. And then I'm going to do iron trim for the magnetism. So we're going to get these poured out. That's the helmet. And the leggings. And then this will be our trim. Yeah, I have it here. We need 3 of these. We already did our plates, so now we can come over here and put everything together. Helmet, a plate, and a trim. I'm not going to name these right now, I don't think. Chest plate and leggings. Yeah. So now we have the rest of our armor. I gotta tell ya, I'm feeling braver already. But that's it for this episode. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Please like and subscribe and join me again next time. Bye.